Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktāya Tadbhaktāya Namo Namah Namam Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayana Iti Namine Shri Krishna Leela Kathane Sudaksham Modharya Madhurya Gunascha Yuktam Varam Varenyam Purusham Mahantam Narayanam Tam Sirsa Namami Namo Vishnupadaya Bhakti Siddhanta Sthapine Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Vamana Iti Namine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine सर्वप्रथम अपने गुरुपाद पद्म नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत शिला नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज जी के अभय चरण कमलों में अनंत कोटि दंडवत प्रणाम करते हुए नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत शिला वामन गोस्वामी महाराज नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत शिला स्वामी महाराज परम आधारितम शिला परम गुरुदेव सपरिकर शिला प्रभुपाद समस्त गुरु परंपरा
and especially to Om Vishnupad, Sutra Satoshi Srimad Bhaktivedanta, Srila Pan Goswami Maharaj. Onto his lotus feet, my Dandavat Pranam. And I am praying for everyone's mercy that I got this opportunity to speak, but give me your mercy that I can purify my speech. As Vaishnavas have explained to us, a jiva like me is a conditioned soul. Vaishnavas are Patita Pavan. They are merciful, they help the fallen souls. And if you want to have your soul delivered, what is the solution to that? As I was explaining, Srila Gurudev showed us this path that Shravan, Kirtan, Smaranam. These 3 steps are the first ones. And how to take these steps? What we hear, we should hear the glorification of Guru, Guru Parampara. And what happens then? Then we get purified. And then Kirtan. When we do Kirtan, then we can purify our speech. And when we do Smarana, then we are purifying our mind. So, Shyam Prabhu and this whole team, I am grateful to you. And I do pranams before you, that you give me this opportunity to do this Smaranam, to purify my mind. Because Srila Maharaj Ji, many times the mercy I got from him I took, but even still, after Gurudev left, when I look at my condition as a disciple of Gurudev, I didn't even realize what to do, because I didn't realize whose association I had lost. So when you pray from your heart to Gurudev, I want something, I want that thing that you came to give. I want to take those lessons, I want to take those moods. So what did Gurudev do? Like Uma Shankar Prabhu said in ISKCON, at that time, Narayan Maharaj Ji is leaving, and this Gauriya Math will not last long. So I also heard that when I was in ISKCON. So Srila Gurudev said, when one Narayan Maharaj will go, he will leave like 5 Narayan Maharajas in this world. So you can understand that at that time, What did Gurudev do? He gave his mercy through Srila Maharaj Ji. Srila Maharaj Ji is very loving. And what did he do? He kept me in his shelter, even today. And I have no fortune, I have nothing, I'm so fallen. But what did Maharaj do? He took me very near to him. About 1.5, like 3 years, he took me as his personal servant. He kept me close to him. And at that time, I was like shivering. I didn't know how to do things. I was shaking, but he was giving me so much love. And still now, he's giving me so much love. He taught me very small things, how to do the things. And at that time, I didn't know any Tattva Siddhanta. I didn't feel like reading. I didn't do much association. I didn't have much association with sadhus. But what I learned by staying near to him. So you have sadhu sangha in 2 types. One is Bhakta Bhagavat, the other is Grantha Bhagavat. So Grantha Bhagavat I took, but Gurudev, his books are also so difficult. Even though Hindi is my mother language, I still could not understand. So when I took a book, I read 4 lines, and then I fell asleep. And then I realized that Bhakta Bhagavat, that association with Bhaktas, when you stay with them, it's so important. From morning to evening, they learn you something. So I didn't even know that I was progressing in my bhajan sadhana. He was just holding my hand and taking me forward. Like the first shlok in Guru Ashtakam. The first thing, Guna, what is Guru? He is like an ocean. In Guru Ashtakam, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, he using this for Bhagwan. So, Bhagwan is the sagar of qualities. But we have realized this just a little bit. So Thakurji is an ocean of gunas. And I did not have so much association with Guruji, but when I was with Maharajji, I saw all these qualities in him. So many wonderful qualities. And when I hear his kathas, I realize what Vipralamba is, what Milan is. He's telling about all these Milans. So if I tell about my experiences, many disciples like me, they know that Maharajji has this quality to make you feel that you also are there. So when we have this viraha, then I realized what I was experiencing when I was with Maharaj. So at that time, I did not have that knowledge. I was just going to get some sukriti. I was associating with the Vaishnava. And then, after leaving, when I was thinking about him, when I was thinking about the conversations, then I was understanding this Vipralamba Bhav. Now I understand what it was. So Maharaj is giving that love, but I am a Badha Jiva. I have this dosha. So
और अगर दोष बुद्धि नहीं भी
when
है
I
तो
have
जबरदस्ती डाल दी जाती है
no
और
qualities,
वो
He's
उसी से क्या
giving me
होता
this
है
knowledge.
बस
And then I
कुछ
understand
भी समझता है
something,
और कुछ भी फिर अपने मनोधर्म से या जो भी उसको गलत शिक्षा दे रहा है या कुछ भी है
and
वो
the
उस
wrong
मार्ग से
things,
हट जाता
He
है।
is taking you away
जो
from
उसका
that.
कल्याण हो रहा था जिस मार्ग पे वो उससे हट जाएगा, वो
So
ज्यादा दिन
Maharaj
तक
was
चलेगा नहीं। जैसे
saying,
महाराज जी भी कहते थे
when I
कि
chastise
अगर
you
तुम्हें
now,
डांट दिया ना अभी एक थप्पड़ मार
I
दो भाग
slap you,
जाओगे।
you will go
तो ये सब
outside.
बातें रह रह के याद आती हैं कि बताओ
But
देखो अब कुछ
Maharaj
विशेष
Ji
जो गुण है महाराज जी के और
has
जो
some
कुछ उनसे ही
very
श्रवण
good
किया,
qualities. When
जो
I
उनसे
ask him
पूछते थे
things
जिस समय कभी
and
उनके
I
हम
was massaging his
चरणों की
feet
मसाज कर रहे हैं या कभी प्रसाद
or
परिवेशन कर रहा
serving
हूँ या
prasadam or
कभी
helping
कुछ
him
सामान
pack,
पैकिंग करा रहे हैं, कभी कुछ भी किसी
or when
प्रकार
he's
से भी आप बैठे
sitting
हुए
and
हैं
I
महाराज जी
would sit
बस
with
उनके
him,
पास बैठे हुए हैं
I would
वो उनसे
ask
कुछ
him
पूछ
something.
रहे हैं। तो एक बार अगर
So
बचपन
I
का जो थोड़ा
also
बहुत
remember
मुझे
some
भी याद है जो
things
महाराज जी ने
Maharaj Ji
हमें
told
बताया
me.
भी,
You know,
तो
like
हम पूछते
children
थे
are
जैसे बच्चे
playing.
खेल रहे थे कुछ एक
Something
बार
happened in
नवद्वीप की
Navadvip.
बात है, कुछ
Children were
बच्चे
playing.
चंचल से खेल रहे हैं चिल्ला रहे
So I
हैं,
asked
तो ऐसे पूछ लिया मैं
Maharaj Ji, I was just
मैं
like
तो
those
ऐसा ही था
children.
बस ऐसे पूछने के लिए
How was your childhood?
आपका बचपन कैसा रहा।
Then Maharaj Ji said,
तो महाराज जी ने कहा कि मैं
my
बचपन में
childhood
भी
was very
गंभीर ही
serious.
था, ठीक है ज्यादा
Like
ये
how
जो
these children
जैसे
are
बच्चों को देखा
playing.
जाता है ना खेलना कूदना
I wasn't
विषयों में
like
पड़े
that.
रहना, ऐसा मैं
I
नहीं
was
था,
serious.
थोड़ा गंभीर था और अध्यात्म के जो विषय हैं
And
इनकी
I
तरफ
had a
मेरी कुछ रुचि
taste
थी,
for these
ठीक है तो उन्हीं चीजों में मैं रहता था। तो देखिए महाराज
knowing
जी
things.
क्या जैसे कहा था जाता ना कि हमने अपने गुरुवर आचार्यों के भी जीवन
So I
काल में
saw
देखा
in my
कि
Guru
बचपन
Acharyas
से
also
ही
that from
वह
childhood
कुछ कुछ
they
चीजें
were already
प्रकाशित करेंगे
showing
कि
that
संसार
they
में
don't have this taste
रुचि
for
नहीं है,
material
खुद
things.
कहते थे। एक
So
शब्द को
Maharaj
महाराज जी
Ji
पहले काफी
said
लेते थे, कहते हैं बड़ा ही संसार से या संसारिक क्रियाओं से ना
always
निर्वेद सा था, मुझे बड़ा उदासीन
I
सा था
was
मैं, तो
a
इतनी
bit
ज्यादा रुचि नहीं होती थी,
sad. I
परंतु
did
हाँ
not have taste
जब
for these material
जैसे
things.
उनके
And then
चाचा जी जिन्होंने
his
अभी
uncle Madhusudan
हमारे श्री
Maharaj
मधुसूदन
Ji,
महाराज जी कुछ समय पूर्व ही
he's now in
उन्होंने
Aprakat
प्रकट
Leela,
लीला अपनी प्रकाशित
but
करी, तो
he
उनके
went to
संपर्क
see
में
him,
गए थे,
and then
उनसे
he stayed with
चैतन्य
him.
चरितामृत चैतन्य
He
भागवत
learned Chaitanya
महाप्रभु की
Charitamrit,
लीलाएं कोई
Mahaprabhu
गौड़िया
Leela. He
वैष्णव
was
विचारधारा
taking
की
this
वे शिक्षा
knowledge
लेते
about
रहते थे। तो वो
Mahaprabhu.
बता रहे हैं, कहते हैं बचपन से ही ना
So
एक
he,
तीव्र
I had this
रुचि बनती
taste
गई मेरी इस भक्ति
for
पथ में,
bhakti,
और
and it
लगता था
seemed
कि कैसे
like
मैं और
I
आगे
wanted
बढ़ूं,
to know how do I
किनसे
get
मैं मिलूं,
further on this
और
path.
श्रीला
And then
मधुसूदन
with the
महाराज
mercy
ही
of
की
Madhusudan
कृपा कहते
Maharaj,
हैं मुझ पे हुई और
I came
उन्हीं
to
की
the
ही
mutt.
कृपा से मैं
And
मठ
when I
आया।
came to the mutt,
मठ आए
at that
उस
time,
समय उस
the
समय
Acharya,
जो आचार्य
Srila
हैं
Vaman Goswami
श्रीला
Maharaj,
वामन गोस्वामी
who
महाराज,
gave me
उनसे
Diksha,
इनकी दीक्षा हुई और
he
क्या
went to
हुआ, ये
Mathura.
मथुरा आ गए। तो एक
So
बड़ी ही
there
छोटी
was
मजाक की
something
घटना
funny
है,
Maharaj
महाराज जी
Ji
बताते
told. When
थे,
I came to
कहते मैं
Mathura,
मथुरा
I
आया,
could not speak Hindi.
हिंदी मुझे आती नहीं,
And
ठीक है, और
my Gurudev,
हमारे गुरुदेव मतलब महाराज जी
so like
जैसे
Uma
अभी
Shankar
उमा
Prabhu
शंकर
just
प्रभु
told,
ने कहा ना कि
his Gurudev, his
उनके
Siksha
गुरुदेव
Guru.
ये शिक्षा गुरु ये मैंने
So when I
वास्तविक रूप
stayed
से
with
जो मैं उनके
Maharaj Ji,
साथ रहा, महाराज जी के साथ अपने श्रीला
then I
महाराज जी के
saw
साथ,
that
तो मैंने देखा कि उनका श्रीला वामन
Vaman
गोस्वामी
Goswami
महाराज जी के
Maharaj,
प्रति
he
एक
has
प्रीति
an attachment to him.
एक अटैचमेंट
But
थी,
with
परंतु
Srila
श्रीला
Gurudev, he
गुरुदेव
had
से
even
कुछ विशेष
more
ही थी।
attachment.
वो कहते थे,
He
कहते अगर
said,
मुंह से
when I
गुरुदेव
say
निकलता है ना,
Gurudev,
या
when I think
गुरुदेव
of
शब्द
Gurudev,
जब स्मरण करता हूँ या सुनता हूँ तो
then
अकस्मात मतलब
automatically
ऑटोमेटिकली स्पॉन्टेनियसली
Srila Narayan
श्रीला
Maharaj Ji,
नारायण
his
महाराज जी की
face
छवि
comes
हृदय
in
में
front
पहले
of me
आती है,
because
क्योंकि
I have
ऐसा
such
उनके
an
साथ
attachment with him.
अटैचमेंट हो गया था।
So
तो
he's
बता रहे
saying
हैं कि अब
he
गुरुदेव के
came
पास है, नया नया मैं
newly
मथुरा
in
आया हूँ,
Mathura, and
और
Gurudev said,
गुरुदेव ने ऐसा कह
go
दिया,
bring
जाओ
the
लकड़ी उठा के लेकर आओ ऊपर से, क्योंकि चूल्हा
bring
जलता था
some
तो लकड़ी
wood
डलती
for
थी।
the fire
तो
to cook.
महाराज जी
So he
लड़की
understood
क्यों
bring
मंगवा
some
रहे हैं,
girls, ladki,
ये
instead
तो
of lakdi.
क्या हुआ, मुझे
So
कुछ
I
ज्यादा
couldn't
समझ में ही नहीं आ
understand,
रहा।
so I
कहता मैं
kept
वहीं खड़ा
standing
रहा
there. So I
ये
thought,
सोच के
what did
कि
he say?
किस लिए
What
मंगा,
should I
क्या बोला
bring?
है,
I
गुरुदेव
didn't
बोलते क्या रहे
understand.
हैं, मुझे तो समझ में ही नहीं आया।
So
गुरुदेव
Gurudev
ने देखा
saw
कि ये
that this
ब्रह्मचारी अभी
brahmachari
भी
is
यहीं का
not
यहीं खड़ा
moving.
है, और गुरुदेव उस समय मतलब
And
हमने
Maharaj
जैसे
Ji was telling
सुना
me
भी
this
है और महाराज
himself.
जी खुद भी बताते हैं
So
कि
Guruji didn't
समझाते कम
explain
थे
many
मुख से,
things
फिर
by
हाथ पैर
words.
से
He
ज्यादा
was
जल्दी
using his
समझा देते
hands
थे।
and feet.
कहता गुरुदेव
So
आए
he
और एक
pulled him
खींच
and
के
gave him
थप्पड़
one
लगाया।
slap. So I did
तो
tell
तुझे
you,
बताया
right,
है
what
मैंने
you
क्या
should
करना
do?
है,
Why
हाँ
are you
यहीं पे
still
खड़ा हुआ है,
standing
अभी तक
here?
वो सामान नहीं लाया।
And he said, Gurudev. He said in Bangla, Gurudev, I could not understand what you were saying. So then, Naveen Prabhu, our Madhav Maharaj ji, he was standing there, and he said, what happened? Gurudev told you to get some wood. So then he told him in Bangla, bring some cut. But then he said, why didn't he say that to me in Bangla? I was thinking, ladki, why should I bring a girl? So at our first meeting, he gave me chastisement. So Gurudev is showing, this is showing that a true disciple is accepting the chastisement. So when they got this chastisement, they didn't feel sad. They even got more love, more attachment for the lotus feet of the Guru. So then he followed his routine to go to collect alms. And he said, I was small, I was thin, and I went for collecting alms. And just like Uma Shankar Prabhu just told, and I also heard, and I can also understand that now when we go to Mart, we take a plate, we get some matar paneer, and then we get another plate to take. So Maharaji was saying that in those days there was not so much opulence. We went for collecting alms. We got small things like Uma Shankar Prabhu told how they went for collecting alms. So Maharaji also told me about this. So, at first he surrendered himself to Gurudev. So a Sishya is one who accepts the chastisement of the Gurudev. Everyone is ready to take the good things, but to take the chastisement, only a true disciple is ready to accept that. So Maharaji went for collecting alms, and then the time was not so right, the Gaudiya Math was not so big, but then still he went with Gurudev. Maharaji is showing this Acharya Leela now because he has fully surrendered to Guruji. He went with Gurudev, he was learning from him, and he is teaching us now how he has learned all the lessons and the chastisement from his Guru and how to get attached to that. So when he went for collections, then the sun was very hot and Maharaji got collapsed, and one person, he lifted him in his arms, and he was so not heavy that he could be lifted in his arms, and he brought him back. And he could not say, Gurudev, I'm not feeling good, I will not go further today. Next day, he got even more enthusiastic to go. So what can we learn from this? That the Guru Varga, how they have done seva and how they give chastisement, we have to be attached to that. And when I was with Maharaji, he let me experience one thing. Maharaji, he never saw anyone as his enemy, and he never had hatred against someone. When I was there, I heard so many things that were said, and there was one time in our Math, Srila Tirtha Maharaj Ji, someone was, there were many gossips about him. There were many people speaking, big sannyasis were speaking ill about him. and to ban and to ban him. And so I can still remember that Maharaji said one thing that in those days. Ramchandra Prabhu came and some other Prabhuji, I can't remember, and they were speaking. And then Maharaji, look what is happening in this sannyasi meeting. And then Maharaji said, how do we have so much time to discuss these nonsense things? And then they said, Maharaji, you came late in the meeting. I did not come for these things. Gurudev has given me this task to do prachar, to preach. And if I come to waste my time in these material things, I don't have time for this. If someone would say, Maharaji, to take some rest, he would say, Harikatha is my rest. So even in at those times, he said, this meeting, when it would happen with Gurudev, then Gurudev would say, why are you speaking about these unimportant things? I have to speak Tatha about Parikrama. You have Apdeshamrit, Manak Siksha. You have to speak about those things. When you have a meeting, you should speak about what Katha to speak, which place to go for Parikrama. So when I was with Maharaji, I also experienced this, that in your heart, you should never feel hatred for someone. And this Jiva that has come here, Maharaji said, Gurudev took away my doshas, my faults, and in others, I should not see faults, I should see their qualities. So once there was a disciple or someone who wanted to become a disciple, and he was saying this, that about someone, and then Maharaji was listening, he was taking his prasadam. And after Maharaji left, I told this disciple, sit outside, Maharaji will come. So Maharaji told him, we all have faults. When you want to do bhakti, when you want to do bhajan, then I am ready to support you. But for other things, I am not ready. These nonsense things, unimportant things, I don't have time for this. Do your Harinam. There are faults in you. Try to get rid of them. Do your Harinam. And then I saw Maharaji was very nicely explaining him. And then after a while, I saw all these things went away. Because Maharaji told him, if you come to me for the wrong things, I see Maharaji preaching in the foreign countries. He has many disciples. So the sannyasi said, Maharaji, you have so much foreign disciples. So Maharaji said, so Maharaji told that you should not have duplicity. When someone is lying, then he will not progress. So Maharaji did not give him shelter. So there is a book about Maharaji. There is a book about Vyas Puja from Maharaji. So, there is an arrow disciple. There is one disciple who takes mantra and goes away. He doesn't come back. So Maharaji is saying, I don't want arrow disciples. And I'm also telling you, do not become an arrow disciple. One time you come and then you never come back.
तो इस चीज को महाराज जी ने बड़ा
So Maharajji is telling about these small things, but also about the serious things. Maharajji was showing these things by his own example. So when someone is criticizing someone, or even starts to criticizing, then Maharajji would stop him immediately. So you took Harinam? No? I still have to do my Harinam. So Maharajji would stop them immediately. I have to look at this book, please go. I don't have much time. So I saw these things every time when someone wanted to speak about unimportant things, then Maharajji would stop them. And then I understand. When I think about them again, then I look at these moments, how beautifully Maharajji, he's already saying, do not get involved in criticizing Vaishnavas. When that is happening, you are wasting your time, and what happens? In your heart, hatred comes, you will lose your Shraddha, and it will be very difficult to make progress on your path of bhakti. So like Uma Shankar Prabhu said, I really felt like with Gurudev, I've heard kathas, I'm hearing these recordings, but that Radha Dasyam, this Radha Tattva, Gopi Manjari, these are just words for me. But then when I got the mercy of Maharajji, he made these subjects very easy. And I recently asked Maharajji, my heart is full of lust and ego. I have so much filth in my heart. And he said, you have to keep listening to Katha. Then we can make progress. But how can I hear Katha during the day? And he said, these things are not only for the audience, they are also for a bhakta. When a bhakta is qualified, when he hears this Katha, he will also get the mercy. And then he will get this mercy. He will be blessed as a listener. So I can say many kathas, but only the bhakta will understand them. So one day it was Rup Goswami, his tithi, in 2011. And I took some leave from work and went to the Utsav, to the meeting. And Maharajji, I went to him and I said, Maharajji, after a few days, I have to go. So Maharajji, I have to go, he said. But then he said, Maharajji said, why do you have to leave? Then I said, I cannot understand this. It's Sanskrit. I'm not a Pandit. I thought some Katha would be here. And when the Gauriya Math, Guruji said, Maharajji said, when the Gauriya Math people are speaking, just listen. Keep sitting there, just listen. You will see, one day will come, you will get familiar with the words. After hearing them many times, those words will come in your mind. And then you will see, you will understand them. Just keep listening to Harikatha and these things will be easy for you and you will understand them. And I said, Maharajji, how can I understand them? They are such heavy subjects. Maharajji said, just stay here, I'm telling you. So I stayed there and then indeed I was listening to the Katha and listening. Next year when I went back to Rup Goswami Tithi, from inside I felt this enthusiasm. When will Katha start? When will Katha start? So Maharajji gave me his association for a year. After Mangal Aarti, Maharaj Ji gave me mercy. After Mangal Aarti, till the evening, he gave me so much association during Parikrama, house program, anything to cook for him. I also got that mercy. So when I was new, I just put anything in the thali, then Gurudev gave me some chastisement. Is this the way to serve Gurudev? And then he said, this is not the way to serve prasadam. So Maharaj Ji was teaching me. So I did not have the time to miss my Gurudev. I'm still feeling his presence through Maharaj Ji. So when I'm serving Maharaj Ji, I feel like I'm serving Guruji. A true disciple is with his true Gurudev.
हम देख रहे हैं कि ये जो सद शिष्य हैं अपने उन सदगुरु से अभिन्न है किसी प्रकार से भी अगर हृदय में जैसे
Gurudev said in a room conversation once, I heard in a lecture once, we have to have association of Rup Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and when we have this association, then we will progress. So I felt I had this question inside, can I have this association also by having association with Gurudev? So then one person came in the room and asked Gurudev, if in my heart I have this thought, when you are speaking Manasiksha and you are speaking Udeshamritam, Ujmal, Nirmani, and then I feel in my heart that I have this association with those acharyas. I feel like you are Rup Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad. Is this a fault of me? I felt like this, and I also experience with Maharaj Ji. When I have a question in my heart, he will take that question, he will answer that question. So that question was in my heart. And then Gurudev said one thing, there is no fault in this. It's true like that. Guru is Akhanda Tattva. He represents the whole Guru Parampara. So a pure disciple who has taken shelter at his lotus feet in full faith, at that time, that Gurudev will give you association with all of them. So that thing he told me, I'm experiencing now with Maharaj Ji. Srila Prabhupada, the whole Guru Parampara, I don't have any doubt that this is Pujyapad Banda Goswami Maharaj. He is saying Udeshamrit. No, it is Rup Goswami who is speaking through him. This is Guru Tattva, Akhanda Guru Tattva. We should not be attached to this body.
मैंने जैसे मेरी क्योंकि ये वैष्णवों से श्रवण किया कि कभी भी अपने अधिकार से किसी दूसरे को समझना मत और अपने अधिकार से किसी को
You should not think from your own adhikar, because the person in front of you, you don't know what his adhikar is. You should not look through your material eyes. So Maharaj Ji is very much, is giving so much. So Maharaj Ji is telling so much, and he's always saying, like, you should be very humble, you should be respectful to everyone. And he's saying, I'm sitting here, I will speak some katha. Don't think that I am above you and then I'm giving you instructions. Maharaji is showing his humility. Look how big Acharya he is, but still he is giving so much respect. So he is a representative of the Guru Parampara. So if we could take some knowledge from him, if we could take that in our heart, not like me just for a few days, and not like hearing and then clapping. You should hear and keep it in your heart and think about it and keep praying. Hey Gurudev, hey Vaishnav, please give me mercy that this instruction that I hear from you, I will really follow those instructions. So that morning walk of Gurudev, that was reflecting somewhere in my association with Maharaji. So I had a little bit milan with Maharaji. And then Viraha. So Maharaji is showing in Viraha you can do bhajan. When you have a little bit separation, I know I have to stop now, but I will just speak a little, 2-5 minutes. So what happens? I am telling this from my personal experience. If someone has just a little bit fault, and you get a bad guidance, then you will see only dosh, only faults. So I'm saying there are very few Vaishnavas. There are few Vaishnavas, but there are also few Vaishnavas who have this snigdhata, that they are trying, that when they see someone just trying to get shelter, and they then will help you to make progress. So I have seen in these years that many people have also left Gurudev. So when you come in that situation, just say, just like when in front of Gurudev, one person who took shelter of Gurudev, he said, you know, I heard in ISKCON many things about you. I don't know what to do. I don't feel this faith for you. So in the beginning there are many disciples. So even if you have this doubt in your heart that you cannot have this shraddha for your Gurudev, you should tell this to your Gurudev. He will help you in this. So Gurudev was saying to this disciple, you know, I'm telling this because I also saw this in Maharaji. So do you see some fault in my character? Do you see some fault in my intention? Then the disciple said, no, I don't see that. I don't see any fault in your character. I don't see any fault in your instruction, in your intentions. Your intention is to let us do bhajan. And in your character, there is nowhere fault. So then Guruji said, so this is okay, don't worry, everything else will be fine. So I saw this with my own eyes. So these personal experiences I have with Maharaji, by staying with him, by seeing his qualities, just like when you have some iron and a magnet gets attached to it, then also that magnet gets some ironizing. So by staying those few days with Maharaji, I'm still experiencing my association with him, his vibrations. So we will see in Maharaji his life, and we are already seeing it, how he is walking with the Guru Parampara in his heart. So if something happens in my head, like I'm a Badha Jiva, then Maharaji, Gurudev, I would say I have a doubt. Then, in this shlok, I also saw that I keep Guru Varga and Maharaji at one position. So, Maharaji can give you evidence from any book. So I had a question and I asked Maharaji, and then Maharaji would say, where did you hear this? And I said, I don't know. So if someone made up something, then Maharaji would just say, where did you hear that? Just go back where you heard that. So then I would know that someone is just making up something. So we should stay surrendered to their lotus feet of these Vaishnavas. So we have not so much time to glorify. In my heart, I feel so many things. I could not speak them, and now I have no boundaries. I want to speak them all. So Maharaji also said once, Gurudev, are you Mahabhagavad? No. How do you, then Guruji said, are you Mahabhagavad? I said no. And then Guruji said, how do you know if I'm a Mahabhagavad then? So, from these things you can get many good things and also lose some things. So, do not go on this path of trying to identify someone as a Mahabhagavad. So Maharaji was really explaining this. If I will say to someone, you are Mahabhagavad, then I must also be a Mahabhagavad. So I'm a Badha Jiva, I am having mercy, I am experiencing things. But if I would say that people are Mahabhagavad, then I would divert people. So Maharaji, some of his Sishyas are diverted. So keep your mind fixed that if he's giving some mercy and he's letting you experience some things, don't get into other people their speech, because it's very rare to get this association of a Vaishnava. And by the mercy of Maharaji, I am having association of a Vaishnava. So if we can get association of him, then I'm praying to you. This world is a really big fair, and I am like a child and I want to hold the hand of my parents, but I don't have the strength. So please, Maharaji, hold my hand. And then I want to pray to all the associates of Maharaji, please hold my hand and take me. I don't have any other solution. Please, I don't have the strength to hold your hand. I tried to hold his hands, but now Maharaji is holding the hand and keep holding that hand. So thank you for this opportunity to speak, and please give me mercy so I will keep attached to this seva. So I do pranam to Sham Prabhu. I thank everyone for arranging this program, because Shravan Kirtan Smaranam, you are giving this opportunity. So we are all thinking of Gurudev. But if we don't do these glorifications, if we don't speak about these beautiful flowers Gurudev gave from his heart, then we cannot make progress.